However, just as I've seen when I attended the Planning Commission meeting remotely, watched it on the teleconference, and then just as I've been getting texts from people saying they can't hear, that the visual is grainy, the teleconferencing has its challenges. So what I would like us to consider would be to just postpone the public hearings, because the public hearing, just by name, it implies that the public should be involved with it for 30 days. That would put us up to May 1. But then, if this crisis continues after that, we need to just go ahead and have the meeting and hear those items. So I think that it should be a 30-day postponement on public hearings only. And that's my thought.
Okay.
If there's simply a postponement for a reasonable period, given the circumstances, I don't think that there would necessarily be any adverse legal consequences for the city. That said, I don't. That's premised on the city acting uniformly with respect to all the similar cases, not just singling out one or two controversial cases. As long as the city proceeds fairly and evenly with respect to all such similar cases, I don't see a problem with as has been suggested, a 30-day postponement. Just keeping in mind that at some point these projects have to be acted on. There are certain deadlines that will start coming up on the city with regards to actions on CEQA documents, and then following that, actions on the projects themselves. So those will start coming up. So no one item can be postponed indefinitely, nor should all business be stopped right away. And obviously that's not what you're proposing. So if it was a uniform action with respect to public hearings generally, and as 30 days has been suggested, I'm not aware of anything that would suggest there be any legal liability attached.
A lot of these naysayers that called in today, the reason they want it is because they think if we keep pushing it back, like Janice Elliot wants us to push it back, they will run away. They'll walk away. That's the problem. That's unethical. These people have a right to be heard. They've waited. They've actually been very respectful to pushing it from last week to this week, from the 6th to this week, and all that. So I think that they've been very respectful to being heard by us. Now I believe it's very disrespectful to not hear them, because we've already heard the residents through the Planning Commission meetings, through the two combo meetings. We know what's going on with bridge development. Now it's our turn to ask them the questions and say, hey, this is what we're expecting from them, and let them get working. Because the thing is that if they can't build anything, at least they can get the process started if it gets approved. If it doesn't get approved, they can move on to the next city. That's the thing. You are delaying them. You're holding them back from progressing in their way too. They've waited for us. I think it's time for us to just hear them out and get this agenda item, the public hearing over with, and just keep moving on.
And so I am not asking for us to postpone this indefinitely. Anyway, I am not proposing that we hear anything more than bridge development at a special meeting, just like one is proposed for tomorrow. Via Serena is proposed for a meeting on the 13th. I'm proposing that gets deferred for 30 days. That's it. Everything else can be as we have scheduled. So I move that the two public hearings that are sitting.
Hold on.
Wait,
we are talking here. You don't make a motion. Let's all talk.
I can make a motion anytime I want to make a motion. And people can still talk. That's actually how it normally goes.
All right, if you would like to make your motion, go right ahead, and then I'll go to Councilmember Belto.
Perfect. I move that we postpone the two public hearings, the one on April 1st and the one that's scheduled for April 13th, for 30 days after those dates, they could be special meetings.
With that said, we have a motion on the floor. Let me unmute everyone. So we have a
Madam
motion.
Mayor,
Yes.
I would like to just ask for some clarification on the motion, if I could. Councilmember Elliot, you asked for.
Can you hold on just a moment, Stephen? There's some more questions. Remember our Mayor Pro Tem Felix.
I just want to make a motion that we continue with our scheduled meetings that we have scheduled currently right now. So we continue with our meeting tomorrow, then we continue with our next city council meeting. So if
Okay.
that's my motion to continue keep going forward with whatever we have scheduled.
Okay. We have two motions on the floor. Councilmember Elliott, would you like to restate that motion, please?
Yes, I move that we defer the public hearings regarding bridge development and Via Serena for a period no more than 30 days.
All right, thank you. Do I have a second?
Well, I made a motion after her motion, so shouldn't mine be done first?
No, we have to.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so she has a motion on the floor. Do I have a second? All right, not hearing a second. Now, Mayor Pro Tem Felix.
So I motion to keep everything going as scheduled, to keep our business items a go. So wherever the hell that motion is supposed to be is I motion for business to continue.
Okay, do I have a second on that?
I'll second it.
All right, let's have a vote. Mayor Pro Tem,
Yeah.
Councilmember Elliott,
Yeah.
Councilmember Velto,
Yes.
Councilmember Zuniga,
Yes.
and myself as a yes. So we will move forward with tomorrow night's meeting.